What up, everyone? How's it going, everyone? You already know your one and only Luigi from Street Billionaire Mentor. I'm on 49th Street, Broadway. And I believe personally, since the simulations are disrupted, this is a good spot for me to give you insights about heaven on earth, the fifth dimension, and how things are going. And I believe it's a good spot because downtowns for executives like me is an office through the matrix. And since I got Project Blue, as you saw, the blue signs, everything I'm gonna describe to you, you're gonna be able to verify it through everything that's around me. Remember, ascension is through Christ's energy. Now, with that being said, everyone, I want to follow up with you on the ascension process that I'm going through with the Galactic Federation. You know the framing, it's real. You got to stay away from the framing, lower frequencies. Do not let them get in your way. Stay higher vibrations. Remember, they're always hunting because they don't understand and they just want to generate frequencies in the moment, which is why Hollywood is working to get them out of the picture if they don't go through the devolution. But let me fix my hand. Now, the reason why I want to share with you what I'm going through in this ascension process, I just felt something as they try to frame that little girl. I'm father, mother, God. It's okay with the kids. They inherited in this. But the adults, if they don't learn what's happening, you're not gonna be able to transmute and convert the energy fast enough. And I say that because I know I'm doing parallel realities right now, and as you know, it's parallel realities. Therefore, in this ascension process, heaven on earth, you must know yourself because this is thy kingdom. If you do not know yourself, you're not part of the human talk. But if I'm just, expanding it because the hunting is real and they live through one simple word. They don't know themselves. So I'm just giving time for you to realize that it's just a vibrational connectivity. Now, the reason why this ascension process is very important is because for a lot of humans, the fifth dimension is heaven on earth. They know it as heaven on earth. They know us as the gods. They do not see us as Anunnakians, as people that are also part of the planet, just like, other from the Galactic Federations. And, it's a great understanding with the blue signs, what's happening. So you all get in tune with what's new, with what's accurate, vibrationally. But this ascension process is very important because just like I am an Earthian, there's people in the streets that through the matrix, as you can see, they're in tune with what's happening. But the third dimension makes them want to what? Look like crazy and send them to what they call hell, which is now anarchy. Now, this ascension process, everyone, it's very important because thyself is all about understanding the frequencies when they're synchronizing. When they synchronizing frequencies, it's either stuff you've been through, stuff you're related to, or games that they want to provoke. You need to learn how to recognize all of that. You saw the blue sign right there on the facts. But you must learn how to recognize all of that because if you do not learn how to recognize all those details, you're gonna get erased because the human toll is real. And the Galactic Federation, it's in the game mainly because of the human toll. You know what I mean? But it's something that you have to be aware of. Why? Because as you start ascending to heaven on earth and you start delegating new information, learning how to create new conversations according to the wording that it's being adapted in the planet through the fifth dimension, you will know the people you shall have around. You will know the importance of your ascension. And aside from that, you will connect with the planet through Gaia's golden age. Gaia's golden age is literally proving that all of us are connected and that the planet has evolved, has changed. That's what Gaia's golden age proves. You know, I'm a reincarnation, I'm part of Revelations, this is my second life, I'm Anunnaki. I didn't know I was part of all this stuff, but as you can see, the reason why I have to give you all of this is because once you start going through it, you cannot let the bullshit create fear in you, because they do not have anything else but the voice to create bullshit. And they need to understand that they have to face the devolution, or they will face concussion and erasements. But ascension is to separate you from those people that have to go through the devolution. Why? Because when you are ascending, everything that you create generates new frequencies. But when you're going through devolution, you're learning how to connect with the right wordings, which is the importance. So that's real. But it's some of the information I believe you should be in tune, because since it's all words, in this ascension process, you must know yourself. Because there's two realities out there. Remember, there's normal and abnormal. And abnormal needs from normal to create a new normal. And when you enter into a new paradigm, fifth dimension, if you're part of the abnormal, you're not gonna make it far, because it's a journey. It's thyself, knowing yourself. Fifth dimension, Gaia's golden age, the human toll. But what else can I say for you in a human follow-up ascension, as you saw the guy that looked like he just got out of the hospital or going crazy? He related because he passed by, which means Gaia's golden age, we are all connected. But the people that live according to frequencies, they don't understand the human toll. The people that live according to frequencies, they don't understand the human toll. Now in the fifth dimension, creative kingdom, they're gonna understand the human toll. Why? Because of parallel times. Understand why the game is being crashed? But it's just so you can literally see what's happening when I turn the camera around. You see how the blue signs get there after everything I say? It's because I already did my research. I already been through the sacrifices of overcoming obstacles, and I'm just converting the energy constantly because they don't stop hunting me. So I believe this is very important for you when you start your journey to ascend to the fifth dimension. Why? Because the more insights you get, the better it'll be for you. The easier the path, the journey will be. But nothing else. Your one and only Luigi. You already know.